Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling God Smith, and you guys are watching All Wrestling, the premier wrestling TV show that focuses on SmackDown, NXT, Raw, and many more. This video is actually for the Raw review. I'm gonna give, even though I would watch it and tell you what I've seen, but you know what? Since I've kind of seen a lot of stuff from the last 2 weeks and the week before, that I already kind of seen this happening with a lot of people with Drew McIntyre, but I'm gonna get into it anyway. We did have a fantastic match between Drew McIntyre and King Corbin, which it was a smash match, but it was a really good one as well. We did see an MVP and Bobby Lashley thing again, like I said last week. With them, I think he's trying to do like another faction of some kind, or he's just trying to be MVP's manager. Something of that caliber that I'm starting to get. I just here's what I feel, guys, and I'm being honest with you guys because I'm using my mind here. I'm done. I'm done with Bobby Lashley because this dude's never gonna. Even if they give him a shot at the title for Drew, Drew's not gonna drop it to him. It's probably gonna be a fantastic robbery if they know how to build it perfectly. But to a point, it's like a soup. They don't really know how to mix the ingredients well, and it comes out. It's a watery soup, but it doesn't fill you up. Like you want more, and that's the thing with Raw. It's always this like I love watching Monday Night Raw, and I love watching what they're gonna do with the storylines. Meaning that it's like okay, Lashley wants it, and he wants the WWE Championship, which he's already kind of got a shot with John Cena in 2007, which is the ruthless aggression era. But that was like what 13 years ago. And the thing is, he had a shot, but he never won the WWE Championship, and he left. And the thing is, like, they don't know how to book Lashley now. The dude's he's a beast in the ring, but he just, like, I, I, I don't take him seriously. Because it feels like he's never, even if Drew beats him, he's going to beat him in like a second because Bob Lashley isn't like everybody else. And I'm just like, at this point, dude, if they're not gonna do anything with you, then you're better off just working with MVP and trying to get a push with him or something, or just trying to get a championship out of something, or get an IC title shot just to keep you, just to get you to just to have a championship reign that's like a really okay reign. But that's what I meant. And I love I love the idea. I love the Iconics match with Nikki and Aleister Cross. Like that rivalry is still going and going. I did like the Seth promo about Rey Mysterio, but that thing kind of got me a little bit because I don't know. I think I think he really just blacked out, but I really think he really went psychotic to a point where he really doesn't like Rey anymore. Because of the father crack. I don't get it, but you know what I mean. I liked it, and you know what? This is what I was saying, guys. Like what I see with Seth Rollins is that I see the Messiah push, like the Monday Night Messiah Seth Rollins. I've seen Shield. I've seen Authority Seth Rollins. I've already seen the versions that matter, and I've seen Beast Slayer Seth Rollins. I've seen Beast Slayer Seth Rollins because he beat Brock, and that's the thing. Like when does it really end? And this is the thing. Like, are they really gonna? Is he really gonna be an anti-hero, or is he really gonna be the anti-heel? Because I feel like he's gonna be a heel, meaning a bad. He's gonna keep doing the heel thing. Maybe another month, maybe another couple of months, maybe once he gets Drew, like once Drew has a big title reign. Because here's my thing, and like I'm not, and also I want to talk about the Edge and Randy Orton, but I'm gonna circle back to that. And I'm gonna circle into it a little bit as I go into the Seth Rollins after I end the Seth Rollins thing. See what Seth Rollins is doing? Seth Rollins is doing the same thing that Randy Orton is doing. He's got such a hate, like he's got such a hate, I guess, bubble for Ray that it's really kind of dumb. And then and I'm gonna go into, and then I'm gonna talk about the Edge and Randy Orton thing that I saw. And and I kind of knew this was gonna happen because Randy Orton, and not saying I don't like him, but I like him. I do like him as a wrestler, but I'm tired. I'm seriously tired of Randy Orton. Ever since he's been on Raw, and ever since Edge came back from the Royal when he was in the Royal Rumble and after WrestleMania, like I'm tired. Not saying I hate the guy, but I'm tired. I'm tired of the same lucrative story, lukewarm promo that he kept get like he keeps wanting Edge to challenge him for what? Like what? And I love that Edge was talking about his career and he was saying, and I didn't like the way that he wanted to skip the pump, like to cut him off. Like, no, I'm tired, bruh. Like, I'm really hoping that Randy gets beat again and that can it be over. But no, it's never gonna be over because I'm just physically done. I love Monday Night Raw, but if this is what we're gonna get week after week with that dude, then I don't even want to be. I don't even want Randy to be. I don't even want Randy to be in WWE because he's been a star. Like, dude, we get it. We understand, man. We get it, dude. We get what you're doing. We get the idea that you're trying to push for. We get it. That's what that's what annoys me. I have to keep it's like week after week I gotta keep seeing this dude get it. Week after week. I see this dude push, and then he pushes, and then what happens? Oh, Randy's like, oh, I'm sorry, you know what? And Randy's like, you know what? And maybe it's just me. This dude has such a heat boner for Edge, it's really ridiculous. I'm just like, I'm so tired. It's like when Christian wanted to get on John Cena in the like when Christian got on John Cena, and then Christian tried to be better than tried to be with the crowd, but nobody liked him as a heel because of Tomko. It was like when he was trying to be a star in TNA. It was like when he was in TNA, and he finally did it. That's the difference. Like Edge is in a bad like Randy Orton. And this is the thing where I felt like it was just so lukewarm pushed. Like I like that I got tired. I kept seeing the same, and this is the thing. I've seen Legend Killer and Randy Orton, Legacy Randy Orton, now Viper Randy Orton. Now he's like, I guess this persona just like, I want to be a Legend Killer again, or I'm trying to go into like remake or re version of Legend Killer Randy. I can't do it, bro. I can't do the same thing with this dude who literally will not, for some reason. And this is the thing that gets me is that we get, and this is the thing I'm gonna tell you and what my review, how I feel about it. Raw is literally like a soup. It's only half filling, guys. It was only half filling last night because it's the same crap we get. They're booking Drew really good, and I love that Drew's actually giving the fire to the brand. And then, which is really slow about it, is that AJ's probably still in the Cruiserweight Championship Invitational thingamabob because they want to do something. But the thing with Raw, it's so lame that like when SmackDown gets there, SmackDown's a little bit okay. It's like a candy bar. It's kind of like it's sorry about that. Like I said, Raw, like SmackDown's like a candy bar it's like candy bar. It's literally like a Hershey's chocolate bar. You like it, then you eat half of it. You forget about it you forget about it for like a day. Come back and eat the rest of it the next day. See, and I'll kind of hit you with this guys a little bit too. It's like NXT is like literally a steak a steak dinner with the macaroni cheese, a really good platter of macaroni cheese on the side, and mashed potatoes. AEW is literally like a pizza with buffalo wings and a big pitcher of beer and a on a martini. That's what it is. It's a really good. It's a big plate of food that's giving you everything before you even done with the wings. You're going right in for the pizza, and you already got a pitcher of ice cold beer to wash it down. That's what wrestling. That's what the wrestling in today. Like that's what Raw was. Raw was literally like a bowl of soup that you had, and you're still not full because of the lackluster story, like the lackluster filler. It was more filler. I thought yesterday, even though I didn't see it, I already knew what was gonna happen from last week. Because it's not Raw is like a filler show. It's literally like a filler wrestling show that gives you everything. Because even if you don't want, like let's say this, even if you don't watch it, I'm being honest, guys, and you guys listen to every word I'm saying. Even if you don't watch it, it's literally giving you. It gives you the main focus of who we're focusing on, the second main focus, the mid card guy that we're kind of focusing on, but we're letting him do whatever, the guy who really needs a push, or the guy who's literally killing it and doesn't really need a push, i.e., the main guy that we're focused on, Drew McIntyre. The second guy that they're trying to focus on, which was Baron Corbin, because that the brand to brand invitational, which is literally like a wild card in wrestling, which is the dumbest rule that I've heard, which I don't even know why they're doing it. I understand that the ratings are probably in the toilet because of Raw, and I get that point. But here's my joke. Here's my joke to this, man, that I get annoyed with. Is that they know they got so many people on the roster that they probably are gonna get around to pushing. And the sad part was that the person, and you know what, I'm gonna get into it too. I'm not even done yet. I'm not even done. I apologize if this is a long video. I apologize. But like I said, guys, there's another thing I want to talk about that I saw that I didn't even like. I didn't even like that Asuka has a challenger, but it's not. It's literally Tamina. That's what it was. It wasn't Shayna, which I thought it'd be Shayna. You know, I thought it'd be her. But then again, I thought this is WWE. Like that. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Because I think it's so much. It's literally like WWE's only giving us half of what we want, and maybe because like I said, and I just felt like Raw wasn't surprising. It's like ever since the brand split, people are leaving, the revival leaving, the New Day being on SmackDown. Like ever since it wasn't when it was combined, the New Day was doing well. Everybody was getting their shot. When Shane was in, it was more of a fight. It was more of a fight because Shane was in. But ever since Shane got fired, or quit or whatever, that's the thing I could not understand, man. I couldn't get like I just felt like SmackDown was so much better on USA. It was so much better on USA because it was Tuesday. They kind of got us ready for NXT, and then the weekend would go. We didn't need Friday Night SmackDown. We didn't need it. That's the point. NXT does so well at NXT because it's NXT. It just does its thing. It's not like anything else in the world. It's not. It's not. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like last night's Raw was just it was a D. I know I haven't said a grade in a while, but it was a D. It was lackluster. It was like a bowl of soup was bland. It wasn't even enough. It was the same thing we got. And I feel like even the booking, even when they were doing the booking of the matches, even with the promo felt freaking dumb. The promo felt, even Randy being Randy, just felt flat. Like I couldn't get it. I couldn't grab I just couldn't grab the pipe on this one. Like I couldn't grab the pipe on that. I couldn't because it's the lackluster blood of everything that I'm standing for, and I'm tired of standing. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, peace.